This is Professor Michael Chapman. I'm one of the most experienced IVF doctors in Australia. I believe that an important part that I can contribute is to educate patients in relation to fertility, infertility, and all that involves. These series of podcasts help to educate you. I hope they are helpful to you. If you wish to know more, however, I'm more than happy to have you contact me via email, which is profmchapman@gmail.com, or make an appointment to see me on 9138 4222.
I have a question for a same-sex couple using a sperm donor. She's yet to speak to a genetic counsellor, but if she is a carrier of haemophilia B, factor 9, is gender selection the only option? She does have a sister who has 2 boys with no issues.
Oh, certainly, my understanding is that with what's called PGTM, the male without an affected gene can be isolated and be the one that's put back. So I think there is a possibility of, or even in a female, well, obviously females, it's not a problem. In the male, it can be a problem, but I'm pretty sure we can screen to get one that is unaffected.
What is the success rate for women around 35 years of age?
Okay, you're pretty much still in the prime at 35. In a good IVF unit with the good laboratory and the right regime with the right doctor, we would be talking about success rates of 35 to 40% per embryo transferred. At 35, unless you have unusually low ovarian reserve, I would be expecting a pretty good chance you'd end up with 2 embryos, and each of those has that 35 to 40%. So after 2 embryo transfers, we'd expect a chance of pregnancy up around 65 to 70%. If you're fortunate and got more embryos, obviously it moves up from there in a cumulative way to higher levels. After 3 transfers, and data we produced about 3 years ago on Australian data suggested that after 3 embryo transfers in a 35-year-old, you have a 75% chance of a baby. And don't forget that you can access all the previous episodes by going to our website www.theivfjourney.com and select IVF Journey podcast from the navigation menu.